Good morning and welcome back to another Sri Lanka vlog. Still in Galle in the southern province. We wanted to go further along the south coast to some other beaches, potentially see stilt fishermen, which are very famous around here. Over here you can see the Galle fort where we were at yesterday, and then we went all the way around there. Over there in the distance I could still see the Peace Pagoda. We're not trying to just cram in as much as possible. This is quite a laid-back, relaxing trip apart from the stomach issues and getting the shits, but hey, that's a part of it. It's just a part of it. You've got to, every seasoned traveler has to go through it. So yeah, this is like a rite of passage for those of us becoming seasoned travelers. So yeah, no doubt it'll happen again when I travel to other countries. So yeah, just got to deal with it and suck it up.
Holy shit!
There we go.
Just ask for the AC to be turned off.
Arrived in the neighbouring beach town of Mirissa. It's about an hour's drive from Galle. We hired a driver for the day in order to save us the potential mess that we had to deal with yesterday of trying to find a driver that wouldn't scan us. We basically rented a driver for the day, so he's driven us here. He's going to wait for us and come get us when we're ready. It's working out to be about $25 per person per day, 10 hours with a 100-kilometer limit. Like, he'll drive us around 100 kilometers and over 10 hours basically, just sit and wait, come pick us up when we're ready. So I think it's worth it, especially if you were to add the cost of getting different drivers and time waiting. It's a pretty good alternative, I reckon. Down by the Odin's bar at Mirissa, waiting on some drinks. I'm getting a king coconut. They're all up there waiting. This area is completely packed with tourists. Not as many Russians as yesterday. It seems to be a good mix today.
Round the back.
Right, stopping for lunchtime. What do you guys think of the trip so far? Asha?
Yeah, I think it's really good. Just a bit too hot. Other than that, food's probably been 8.5 out of 10.
8.5. Yeah, despite all the difficulties we've been having with food, stomach and all that. And yes, it is very hot. I would say really good time so far. Shanika?
Yeah, I love it. I'm not a fan of the beach too much, but the food's really spicy. But other than that, I can't really complain. Come on.
Charlie?
It is our second day in Galle. We are now traveling through Mirissa. So far it's been great, but it's really hot.
It's currently 32, but with the humidity, it feels more like 38. So believe me, we are dripping sweat. That was delicious. Nice vegetarian meal. I ordered some eggs on the side, string hoppers. Down here by some mangroves, got dropped off to the beach. It's very nice aside from the unfortunate pile of rubbish here that unfortunately does ruin the atmosphere a bit. But the beach itself down here, got some beautiful views. Beautiful view off the south coast of Sri Lanka. There is unfortunately bits and pieces of rubbish lying around. Further down this way on the road we could see the famous stilt fishermen. Saw a lot of the stilts that they sit on that were unoccupied, and then we saw some actually just in the last minute. I was trying to get footage of them, but no, I couldn't quite see it out of the car. Initially we wanted to stop to go have a closer look and really like go meet them, interact with them, and maybe get some footage and some photos, but they do in fact charge to take photos and videos, which we're not keen to do. So yeah, unfortunately didn't really get to see that properly. Kind of a quick dip, cool off, and then head back to Galle. Time for a nice little dip to end off the day. I won't go too far in, this does look very rough. Surf is quite strong. Pretty strong. Yeah. And it is sandy, it's whipping up all the sand. Whipping up all the sand. Yeah. Alright. We'll go a bit further and then we'll dip down. Ooh. The big one, hey? Alright. We'll dip down. Ooh. Nice. Woo. Still here. I didn't go under. Woo. Woo. You see that? See that? Once more. not big enough. So that's it. Woo. Testing the limits of this camera. Pretty strong, yeah. It's not like the other one where it sucks right though, it's pretty steady. Alright, hope this camera's held up okay in that. Yeah, that's a good place to end off today's vlog. Beautiful beach like this. If it was in Australia, you'd have flags, you'd have lifeguards, you'd have signs absolutely everywhere. Here, you don't have any of that. Yes, some things are a bit tricky to get used to, but Sri Lanka does indeed feel very free, especially compared to Australia. Australia is so over-regulated. It's a nanny state. We all know that. And yeah, look, certain rules and regulations I understand the need for, but it gets to a place like Australia where it starts to feel a bit dull, boring, and lifeless because the life is gone. When I go in here, it's 100% my responsibility. I'm taking a risk, but it's my responsibility to keep myself safe. So that's just something I want to comment on. Like in Australia, this beach would just be packed with just signs and flags and all that, which, look, I get there needs to be some, I understand there needs to be some guidelines and all that, but when you get to the stage that Australia's currently in, it's just everything's so over-regulated. So yeah, that's why I want to end this one off. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm going to put this camera away, go back in, enjoy a nice swim, and then we'll head back to Galle. And we'll have one more day here tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do. I think we probably booked one day too much, but alas, we'll see what we'll find. And there's still so much more of this beautiful country to explore. So I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, give the video a like, and I'll see you all in the next one. Onwards and upwards. Oh shit!
That looks fake. That actually looks so fake.
Oh, you know what they're calling?
Yeah, that was...
Go get some bloopers behind the scenes.
You should have said which hand. You should have said this hand and slightly off camera.
How much will this mean to you?
Nothing.
Okay. Because I was gonna...
Alright. That's the fox. That's the fox. That's the fox. Oh, girls here.
Red light flashing.
Oh.
Where? That's... This guy, anything wrong? Oh, she's just that sorry. Can't do hard, but that's funny.
Hey, no! Down!
Holy shit! You made me look good! No way! Post it!
Post it! The shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
You look tubby as fuck, man, dude.
Surely I can crop the chick out of it. No, it's fucked up.
What do you think?
That's fucked up. No, we don't do this stuff. Yeah, anything is something I like. Why should we say don't mind, right?
Okay. Appiamo. Appiamo.
Vámonos. Puta.
Appiamo. Yamo in Sinhala. Yamo means go. Appiamo. Let's go. Appiamo.